How's it going, everyone? I'm SirJames, coming at you guys with yet another Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Legacy Lightsaber review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Jedi Master Luminara saber, which was released on May 4th, 2022. And man, oh man, I don't know if you guys were paying attention for Star Wars Celebration, but if you've been enjoying the Legacy Lightsabers, there is plenty more on the way and some announcements for Sabri's Workshop, which we'll discuss a little bit more at the end of the review. So again, first off, here is the box for the Luminara Legacy Lightsaber, which comes in the white and black color scheme for the box. Now, I do have a follow-up information on the crates themselves, is that the white crates are only part of the May 4th event. So meaning that the Luminara saber along with the Ventress Reforged will be the only two currently in the white box theme. The other hilts coming out or that just released is going to be in the standard gray. And speaking of hilts that just released, the Darth Sidious Legacy lightsaber is now available at the Disney World location. Not yet available at the Disneyland Resort. It's pretty weird how some of these releases go. Heck, even this one is not even at the Disneyland Resort yet. Who knows if it will or when it will. So yeah, some of these releases are just kind of getting a little bit of annoying in my opinion. So anywho, let's go ahead and open it up, and we are presented with the Luminara lightsaber in the nice chrome and gold color scheme there with a little red button there. So let's go ahead and take this out of the box. There's going to be no additional components inside, so once you just open it up, you're presented with your hilt and of course a little dust cover on the inside. That's pretty much it. Now the hilt is going to retail for $150. It's crazy to think that when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge first opened up, the basic lightsabers that had no additional components used to be $110. Crazy how they're now $150 on up. I kind of miss the old prices myself, but it is what it is, and Disney's releasing more of these suckers, and I'm all up for it in my opinion. More content for you guys to enjoy. So here is a close-up on the Luminara lightsaber. It's got that nice shine finish to it. And that Darth Sidious Legacy saber that came out, I could only imagine the fingerprint magnet that thing is going to have. So you got the nice gold accent on the bottom. And speaking of which, I just want to point this out, is that there's also a Plo Koon Legacy saber that is going to be coming out soon from Disney. So keep in mind that obviously this one and Plo Koon look pretty identical. Obviously just a slight coloration on them. For example, Luminara has the gold accent here on the bottom. Plo Koon's got the silver. At least, hopefully I'm getting my lightsabers correct. I'll have to double check that. But anyways, right here, this isn't anything. This is just for decorative. However, the black portion here is your on and off switch, where you toggle between left and right. And then over here you have your cover tech wheel, and you go ahead and disconnect it here along the bottom, specifically right here at the ring. And then of course you can go ahead and get access to your battery pack, and it's as simple as that. So let's go ahead and bring a blade over. But I guess before the blade, how does it feel in the hand? First off, feels decent in the hand. Doesn't feel overly thick or anything like that. Some Legacy sabers tend to be on the thicker side. This one just feels pretty good in the hand regardless. So you should be able to get some nice swings in there. But once we put the blade in there, we'll get a little bit of a better feel. As far as weight goes, it's not super lightweight, nor is it heavy. It's just kind of like neutral, balanced, as everything should be, as someone once said. So we're going to go ahead and take the dust cover out and pop in the blade like so, and go ahead and turn off the lights and to activate the lightsaber. So here we go with the activation in 3, 2, 1. Let you guys hear the activation once again. And then from the front. I want to go ahead and be quiet for a moment so you guys could go ahead and hear it as I swing. So overall, it does feel pretty good in the hands as far as the swinging portion goes. I don't really have any issues or complications with that. Go ahead and turn that off and turn this light back on. So yeah, as far as just me twirling it while you guys were listening to the sounds, nothing felt like it was getting in the way or caught, because since you have the activation and the little a red decorative piece here towards the bottom here, you don't really have to worry about those potentially getting in your way. But at the same time, it really depends on how you personally grip your lightsaber. Some people prefer to grip in the center, some are a little bit lower, some are a little bit on the higher end. But again, as far as just gripping it from the center or towards the top, no issues twirling, and you should be able to have all kinds of enjoyment with it, depending on what you want to do with your lightsaber. But yeah, you go ahead and guys can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. A very nice looking lightsaber, and it's going to look pretty good, especially if you've been collecting these already, and if you're planning on getting Plo Koon to go along the way, or eventually I guess getting all the Jedis who are part of the console and just having it as that kind of a collection. But pretty cool indeed. But anyways, before I initially go, I wanted to also add a little bit some information about Legacy Lightsabers, especially what Disney announced during the Star Wars celebration that happened this past weekend. So first things first, as I mentioned in this review, is that there is a brand new Legacy Lightsaber that is now available at Disney World, and that is going to be for the Darth Sidious Legacy Lightsaber, which retails for $160, and guess what? Features a rechargeable battery pack, so I guess you can say it's unlimited power. But I'm probably going to do that reference in the review anyways, knowing me. The next Legacy Lightsaber, if this review is going up on the 31st, in fact it's probably already been up for pre-order, or you may still be able to pre-order it now. But it is for the Obi-Wan Legacy Lightsaber. On the Shop Disney, it's going to be in the bundle pack, which comes with a blade, stand, and all that stuff. And then later on, eventually, it's going to be in the crate version at Dok-Ondar. So they don't have a specific date for that one, but if you prefer collecting it in the crate formats, the little boxes and stuff like that, then you might have to wait a little bit longer on that one. But if you need a blade for it, then the bundle is going to be on Shop Disney, I think for like probably a little bit over $200 since it's a bundle. They also announced the Qui-Gon Jinn Legacy Lightsaber for a future release. They don't have a release date yet. And the one they also marked as coming soon is the Plo Koon lightsaber as well, which could be releasing today or the next day, because the Darth Sidious one said coming soon. They literally released it the next day. So that's also something to note. Another cool thing too, as far as news goes, is if you've been wanting to build a lightsaber at Savi's workshop, they announced a whole new brand new scrap metal that's going to be replacing the old scrap metal. So there's going to be new scrap metal for each of the 4 different themes, and I'm hoping to get some of the other creators like the Dano channel, Always Believe, Finding the Force, Ordinary Adventures, Star Wars in Real Life. Hopefully I can get like maybe a group of us go together and to build one of the new Legacy lightsabers, or not Legacy lightsabers, Savi's Workshop lightsabers. That'd be kind of a cool little video idea that I'm hopefully I'll be able to do with them. And let's see what else. And yeah, there's just all kinds of cool new stuff, which there's plenty of things that I'm hoping to pick up and that I'll be reviewing, and I hope you guys look forward to those as well. Until then, thank you guys for tuning in, watching this video, and always remember, may the Force be with you, and have a great time.